Welcome to another GRWG. Get ready with the Okay, so today I will be showing you how I perfect my base. As you can tell, ginawa ko na aking eyeshadow. Babalikan natin yan later. I will be showing you the basics of the base. So, tuturo ko sa inyo how to get a flawless base, anong favorite products ko, what do I use, what should you use. I mean, I'm not one to tell, but gets nyo na yun, yung what works for you. My skin is oily. Actually, hindi. Combination oily. So, I'm dry here, but the rest of my face are oily. And I sweat a lot. So, talagang sweat-proof makeup yung kailangan ko dito sa aking routine. So, I will show you what products I use and what can help you improve the longevity and the smoothness and flawlessness of your base when applying makeup. Okay, so are you ready? Game? Game! Okay, step number 1. I already did this step off camera kasi moisturizing lang. It's always important to keep your skin hydrated. Drink lots of water para mag-glow from within, you know? Okay, and then the next step would be, of course, priming your face. Some people don't use primer. It works for them. I just find that I need the primer just basically to blur out my pores and to make my makeup last longer kasi I don't do retouches. So, wala akong dinadalang powder lang, dinadalang lipstick. Kailangan ko mag-prime kasi I want my makeup to stay there the whole day, sister. So, ew, sister. Sister James. Bye, sis. Tati just ran you over. So, anyway. So, let's apply it to our face. So, I concentrate most of the product dito sa cheeks ko kasi this is where I usually get oily right away. And also, dyan yung malalaking pores natin na gusto natin visible. Ganun. And then, I just lift that product up to my forehead. I don't add any more. Kasi sometimes yung tendency ng primer, if you add too much, ang bigat. You know? And you don't want to feel like that the whole day. Next naman is foundation, of course. One of my favorite foundations is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. Ayan. And this is what I use most of the time kasi it's highly pigmented, so I like a full coverage beat. But if hindi nyo yung type, I don't think this is the foundation for you. If gusto nyo yung very light lang, huwag na lang kayo mag-makeup. Char! Anyway, so I use this kasi nga sobrang dami niyang pigment. So, isang pump lang will cover my entire fizz. Samay sa namin ko. Hi! And so, what I do is, I start from the outer parts of my face. You don't want to start here because if you start here, magka-clump up yung product sa mga creases nyo. So, mas maganda if more sheer yung inner corners. Since we're gonna apply concealer anyway. So you can tell, very full coverage. I love, love, love. By the way, I just found out that some people don't wet their sponge when applying foundation. I never apply my foundation with a dry sponge. It has to be damp at least. Mas gusto ko pa nga pagka medyo wet talaga kasi it gives me a more parang natural look. Also, it looks dewier, tas parang kang nag-glow. So, I love that. So, yeah, quick tip, huwag kayo mag-foundation without damping it. I said in one of my stories na I use an alternative for this foundation, a cheaper alternative. I use the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation as well. If wala kayo ng Jouer, get the L'Oreal Infallible one. Okay, next is concealer. I don't have a staple concealer. I try on a lot of concealers kaya wala pa akong favorite. But I super love concealer that I can't choose from my entire selection. But I do know what I like and what I hate. I like the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but today I'm gonna try the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer. This is new and I just wanted to try it out. Usually in my IG stories, you would see me apply concealer directly. I would use that if meron akong concealer na may doe foot applicator, yung ganito. Ganyan. But today, I don't want to use a lot. So what I'm gonna do is take a brush. When you use a brush din kasi mas may control ka. So I'm just gonna apply that sa inner corners of my face, sa under eyes, para medyo ma-lift and ma-brighten. As you can tell, na-brighten agad yung inner parts ko. So parang medyo na yung fizz. Next naman sa forehead. This is completely optional. If you have a short forehead, then go ahead. But if you have a very mataas na forehead, I would not recommend putting a lot. But you can still put just to highlight the inner parts of your face. I also put some nose, sort of like highlighting to make it look. I'm just gonna wet my sponge real quick. So we're gonna blend this in with the sponge. Oh wow. In fairness, maganda yung concealer. It's so easy to blend. When it dries down, we're gonna apply some setting powder. Tapos, you're gonna look fresh as fuck. Okay, next, we're gonna take our setting powder. I have two setting powders. One for setting our concealer, yung mas lighter na shade, and one for the rest of the face, yung talagang shade ng face and neck mo. Okay? So first, we're gonna set using the Duo Finish Foundation by Vice Cosmetics. This is in the shade Me Vice. Since mas maputi si Vice sa akin, I'm gonna use that to highlight the parts that we want to highlight. That's the under eyes. Mainly yung mga nilagyan natin ng concealer. Also gonna dab that on my entire nose. It's important for me to set my nose talaga with powder kasi sobrang oily and sobrang sweaty. I'm very selosa. Char. Ayan. See, maputi siya now. I look super flat and white and I don't like it. But we're gonna move forward with our real shade, which is Morena. Ayan. This is Morena. I'm gonna take a brush naman to set the rest of my face para lang bumalik yung real color ng face natin and mas-set yung the rest of the face. This will help your makeup last longer, look fresher longer, and of course, alam niyo when you put foundation, di ba, parang lagyan. This will mattify your face para hindi siya mag-move. I also apply some on my eyebrows. Kasi diba nagiging oily din yung eyebrows natin sometimes. And it's not cute. Ayan na siya. Using naman the same product but different shade, I'm using Flawlessa to bronze up my face. Bronzing is my thing. So, gusto ko talaga yung mukha akong lechon na bagong roast. Ganon. Gusto ko ganon yung look. So, I'm just gonna apply that in the outer parts of my face. By the way, this is not contouring. I'm not trying to look. I'm just trying to look bronzed. Yung parang galing ka sa beach. This would also help to make you look a bit snatched and skinny. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being chubby, but if my opportunity, take it. Diba? Okay, as you can tell, bumalik na yung color sa face natin. Now, we're gonna contour the nose using the same color. Okay, so bago kayo mag-contour ng nose, i-analyze niyo yung ilong niyo. Saan siya malaki, saan siya maliit, gusto niyo palakihin, gusto niyo paliitin. If you just observe my nose, maliit siya dito, but pa-triangle siya. So, ang gagawin ko, I'll follow this line right here. Gusto kong ganon. So, I wanna follow this line right here. Tapos, isi-straight ko siya doon para lumiit yung part na to. And then, para lumiit tong nostrils ko, I'm also gonna put sa side. See? Snatch to the gods. I know that's a lot of powder that I applied. Baka isipin nyo, oh shit, ang init sa Pilipinas, tapos ganyan kadaming powder na ilalagay ko sa face ko. No. When you find the right products na nag-work sa face nyo, it's gonna be all good, okay? Because we're gonna set it... Because you're gonna set it naman after everything, okay? With some setting spray. Okay, next is highlighting. I've been making a mistake of using a highlighter that's super light for my face. So mukha ako may line dito. And I don't want you to make the same mistake. So we're gonna take a highlighter na hindi masyadong light for your skin. Duh. So I'm taking this Wet n Wild Loose Highlighting Powder in the shade Hustle and Glow. Mukha nga siyang masyadong dark for me, but it works. I love it. So we're gonna take that to the highest points of our cheeks. Cute, diba? Imagine nyo if lighter color yung nilagay ko. Siyempre, pag ganun, parang may white na nakaganon sa face niya. Not cute. And then, to the other side. Of course, sa nose. And then, sa Cupid's bow. Next, syempre, hindi pa rin natin ma-avoid na parang may line pa rin when you face the camera. So, idadab niya lang yan with a sponge. Para lang magmukhang natural glow. Now that we're done with our base, I'll just finish off my eyes and then I'll be right back for the final look and for some quick tips, what not to do, what to do. Alright, now that the eyes are done, we're gonna move forward to our lips. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb na kailangan ko nang i-replenish. I love it so much. This is good for everyday use kasi it's very wearable. It's not sticky at all, it's not heavy. Kahit wala kang foundation, wala kang anything on, I just put this on and I'm good to go. Last but not least, we're gonna take our setting spray. This is the Mumuso Chamomile Soothing and Moisturizing Facial Spray. And this has been my favorite kasi look at the mist. Oh, beautiful. This will just help the makeup melt in your face. Hindi naman niya sa akin sinabi na may buhok pala ako dito. So, nang galing yan. Then we will just let that dry down a bit. Aray ko! Aray ko! See? My makeup is still there. Walang gas-gas or anything. So that's it for my base makeup routine. Ayan. It's very clean looking. It's fresh. It's not too dewy. It's not too matte. Satin finish. Perfect amount of shine. And usually yung mga makeup artists sa SM, pag pumunta kayo doon, medyo ang puti. Yung face niya doesn't match your neck. Parang, okay ka lang. So yeah, I don't recommend having your makeup done in SM department store. No, 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 honey. If you have oily combination skin, oily skin, or if you just simply want to try this, you can try it with any products. I just use what works for my skin. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this GRWG Get Ready with Get. Ayan. So I hope abangan niyo ang next video ko and I'll see you guys there. It's like my anaconda shirt. I mean, my anaconda tank. My anaconda don't want less, just another one. Oh my god. Okay, tama na.